The National Reservist Week culmination, calendar year 2023. The National Reservist Week has been conducted annually since 1979 when then-President Ferdinand E. Marcos Sr. declared the first day of September as Araw ng Laang Kawal Pilipino or Reservist Day. In 1995, then-President Fidel V. Ramos extended the celebration to a week-long event now known as the Linggo ng Laang Kawal or the National Reservist Week. The occasion is designed to enhance people's awareness and foster public support for the reserve components of the armed forces of the Philippines. In compliance with these laws, the AFP annually celebrated the National Reservist Week. For the calendar year 2023, we celebrate the 44th National Reservist Week with the theme, AFP Reserve Force, Moving Towards a Resilient Force Posture, to highlight the Reserve Force's ability to sustain capability and readiness to confront security threats and challenges in the dynamic global landscape. It also underscored the steadfast dedication of the members of the reserve units as a dynamic force, laying the groundwork as the base for the expansion of the regular force when the need arises. With this, the Armed Forces of the Philippines, under the leadership of General Romeo S. Browner Jr., Philippine Army, through the Office of the Deputy Chief of Staff for Reservists and Retiree Affairs J9, Armed Forces of the Philippines, under the leadership of Major General Joel Alejandro S. Naknak, Philippine Army, assists and advises the Chief of Staff, AFP, in formulating plans and policies on all matters pertaining to the administration, development, organization, training, capacity building, maintenance, and utilization of the Reserve Force. The OJ-9, in coordination with the Philippine Army Reserve Command, led by Major General Romulo A. Manuel Jr., Philippine Army. Naval Reserve Command, led by Major General Joseph Ferros S. Quezon, Philippine Navy Marines. Air Force Reserve Command, led by Major General Elpidio V. Talha, Philippine Air Force. And AFP Reserve Command, led by Brigadier General Vicente M. Ronata, Philippine Navy Marines, intensified the conduct of the following. Inspected and validated the operational readiness of reserve components units and ROTC units, operational requirements priority list development workshop to ensure the involvement of the reserve force as part of the total force in support to the AFP peace, law enforcement, and development support plan pagkakaisa 2023 to 2028. Advocacy and recruitment of the members of the League of Municipalities of the Philippines, emphasizing the need for reservists to strengthen the total force and encourage the local chief executives to be part of the AFP Reserve Force. A resolute effort to bolster the capabilities and state readiness of the Armed Forces of the Philippines Reserve Force component. International engagement relative to reserve force development have been undertaken at the strategic level involving the National Guards of the United States, specifically Guam and Hawaii, through the State Partnership Program trainings and engagements. The Chief of the U.S. National Guard Bureau, in the person of General Daniel Hawkinson, also visited the AFP. Also, J9 was able to engage no less than the Chairman of the Joint Chiefs of the United States Armed Forces, General Mark A. Milley, pertaining to reservist affairs, thereby reaffirming the PHUS commitment to strengthen partnerships towards a free and open Indo-Pacific region and adherence to rules-based international order. The AFP also sent delegates to the National Guard Association of the U.S. Convention in Reno, Nevada, USA. Further, the Philippine ROTC Games 2023 is being conducted through the collaboration of the Department of National Defense, Armed Forces of the Philippines, Commission on Higher Education, and Philippine Sports Commission with the support of Senator Francis N. Tolentino. Senator Tolentino is the honorary chairman of the Philippine ROTC Games 2023, which is chaired by Secretary Gilberto Teodoro Jr., Secretary of the Department of National Defense, assisted by Chairman J. Prospero E. De Vera III of CHED and Chairman Richard Bachman of the PSP. The PRG 2023 is being supervised by the National Secretariat, co-chaired by ASEC Henry A. Robinson Jr. and Major General Naknak. This endeavor aims to promote ROTC through sports development, at the grassroots school level in order to strengthen nationalism, patriotism, physical and mental development, self-discipline, teamwork, and excellence. We also envision to produce quality athletes who could compete in the national and international competition. Further, the first ever Miss ROTC competition was conducted in line with the Philippine ROTC Games 2023. This endeavor is in support to the pronouncement of President Ferdinand Bongbong Marcos Jr. for the revival of mandatory ROTC program. In line with this, the AFP, through OJ9, published a letter directive in connection with the improvement of the current ROTC program in anticipation for the passage of mandatory ROTC law. Meanwhile, the Regional Reservist Convention were conducted in various unified commands involving activities that strengthen proficiency and camaraderie of reserve forces, such as Reservist Symposium, Reservist Team Building, Reservist Ship Tours, Health and Legal Consultations, Emergency Reaction Drills, as well as Capability Display. The 2023 Nationwide Regional Reservist Convention was a successful engagement with the unified commands, local government officials, stakeholders, and the general public. Aside from the Regional Reservist Convention, a counting of reservists was conducted in the unified commands to ensure readiness of our reservists and reserve forces to respond in times of emergencies, calamities, or disasters. Further, to simulate jointness and ensure readiness and resiliency of the reserve forces, mobilization exercises involving the reservists was conducted to the Ready Reserve units and affiliated reserve units in the unified commands. With this, the AFP simulate the mobilization, integration, and jointness operations of the AFP total force through joint training exercises to sustain the readiness of our reservists and further enhance their capabilities in line with their fields of specialization and skill sets. We also celebrate National Reservist Week through the conduct of a month-long activities such as photo and video contest, essay writing contest, press conferences, museum tours, virtual facility tours, community outreach programs, reserve force caravans, and simultaneous National Reservist Fun Run as part of the strategic communication to foster optimal public awareness on the significant capabilities and vital contributions of the reserve force in support to the AFP in securing the sovereignty of the state and the integrity of the national territory. The National Reservist Week was instrumental in maintaining the momentum of constantly developing our reserve forces despite the challenges. The AFP, through the Office of the Deputy Chief of Staff for Reservist and Retiree Affairs J9, in cooperation with the Major Service Reserve Command and AFRESCOM, find ways and initiated innovations in order to attain the objectives of this endeavor. The conduct of these activities will sustain capabilities and readiness of the reserve force in support to the AFP Total Force. The collective efforts of the AFP Total Force successfully accomplished the objectives of the National Reservist Week with this year's theme, AFP Reserve Force, moving towards a resilient force posture. You and I, together we complete the force, the AFP Reserve Force.
Enjoyed this video? Hit the like button and share with your friends. Also, subscribe to our channel for more videos like this. Thanks for watching.